Almost 99% of the Victorians surveyed by Vic Health expect employers to ensure that women are provided with the same opportunities as men, and 98% expect employers to ensure that none of their female employees are treated unfairly or harassed. More than 9 in 10 also agreed that employers should take a leadership role in educating their workforce about respectful relationships between men and women. This video shows some simple actions you can take if you witness sexism and discrimination to help build a fairer and healthier workplace.
A couple of months ago, I was asked to be on an interview panel. After we were discussing the merits of various candidates, a colleague raised the fact that one of the female candidates had family responsibilities that might affect her ability to manage the workload. I wanted to stop her from saying anything else inappropriate, so I interrupted her and just moved on to discussing the other points of the woman's CV. My colleague persisted, saying that she thought it was a valid concern to raise. I knew if she was saying anything else inappropriate again, I was going to call her on it. I told her it was sexist to make assumptions like that, and that it was unfair to judge a candidate in that way. After that, I decided to check whether our organisation had a gender equity policy. I realised we had one, but I don't think it had been looked at in a while. I certainly hadn't heard about it before. I started asking some other colleagues whether they knew about the policy. Turns out that a number of us had either seen or directly experienced similar things, and so about 3 or 4 of us got together to draft an email to our senior manager, asking for a team building session to be held to discuss the gender policy. We pointed to the lines in the document about how the organisation recognised gender equity as an important part of its organisational culture. We also decided to be proactive about it and offered to host or help organise the session. I've also talked to HR, and they said they'd be happy to prepare some brief reminders or guidelines for good practice principles for interviewing. The session's planned for next week. I'm glad we brought it up, and I'm looking forward to it. I feel like I've contributed to strengthening our organisation, and it will be a good opportunity for our team to come together.
Authorised by Vic Health, 15 to 31 Pelham Street, Carlton, Victoria.